Good afternoon. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93. Folks across Colorado are avoiding dentists, doctors, and the emergency room this year, what the Colorado Health Institute calls a side effect of the pandemic. The Institute just released results from a statewide survey showing ER and doctor visits fell more than 5% from 2019. People said it was specifically because of COVID fears. It's the same issue at the dentist, where lack of staff and office shutdowns earlier this year kept 28% of people out of the chair. In Summit and other I-70 resort towns, 22% of locals struggled with surprise medical bills, higher than state average. Nearly 16% simply could not afford health care, also higher than average. Mental health became a second pandemic, affecting more than 1 in 3 people statewide. Cops in Kremmling spent 7 hours searching for a wanted felon last night when he fled a traffic stop downtown. 32-year-old Joshua Maurer ran from police around 5 o'clock. They found him by 2 a.m. with help from State Patrol and a K-9 unit. Maurer had at least one warrant. Summit County commissioners met this week with Colorado River District, hearing about millions of dollars spent on conservation and agriculture, and a promise from Zane Kessler with the district.
We recognize that recreation and non-consumptive uses are critical to the economy of Summit County and many, if not all, of the counties we represent on the Western Slope.
Coming soon, the River District is partnering with the Forest Service for restoration work on Swan Mountain, including habitat and trail work. Julia Marino of the US Snowboard team was once a two-planker, until one fateful day in Colorado.
I saw people boarding at Beaver Creek and I was like, damn, that looks sick. I want to try that. And then I started snowboarding from then and haven't skied since.
We just got off the phone with Marino and 2 other athletes, Danny Davis and Silverthorne's own Red Gerard. All 3 are stoked for Dew Tour at Copper this December. No offense to Breckenridge. Davis.
You know, Copper's really been the place that's building the better parks these days, building the better stuff to ride. And so we've been spending more time there. We're, used to the jumps they're building and half pipes they're building, and it's a good spot.
Come February, Gerard is hoping to defend his slopestyle gold medal from the 2018 Winter Games, but he's almost more stoked for springtime in Canada.
Snowboarding, powder, snowmobiling, doing all that, honestly.
Stay tuned for more with the pros. Dew Tour is December 16th to 19th. In sports, the Avalanche play the Blues tonight at 6. Starting November 10th, you will have to mask up and bring proof of COVID vaccination or a negative test for events at Ball Arena in Denver. That includes all home Nuggets and Avalanche games. And in local sports, today on the Warmup.
We're really going to have to trust each other and play like a team. Throughout the season, we've sometimes struggled with just playing as individuals.
That was Summit High senior Elizabeth Darst of Summit Girls Rugby, explaining what it will take for the team to win a 14th consecutive state title this weekend.
We just need to keep the communication rolling so we know where everyone is at all times. And that's been our biggest struggle, if anything. It's just making sure we talk the whole time, because we can pull off a win without talking, but it's just a much more fun game, and we can speed it up a lot more if we are talking.
Darst is a flywing, responsible for orchestrating plays, even if she's not the one getting the goal.
I'm always reading the field and looking to see if there's any holes. I move the ball a lot, and sometimes I take holes for myself, but usually I'm trying to create space for other people. Rugby is at the state tournament in Denver on Saturday, where the road to another title goes through Monarch and Denver East. This has been the Warm-Up with your Summit High Tigers, brought to you every Thursday and Friday by Alpine Lumber, Sauce on the Blue, and I Furnish in Frisco and Kremmling. Today, Tigers soccer is down on the Front Range for opening day of the 4A playoffs. They face D'Evelyn. Girls volleyball is in Gypsum for Eagle Valley. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93.